Monday, July the 16th, and I am on my way to school, and this week is the whole staff. So I am super, super duper excited about meeting the entire staff. And it's just, I don't know, like just the people that I've met in the administration have been so nice and genuine that I'm super excited about meeting the rest of the staff. I did meet a couple as well, a couple of staff members. First of all, one of the staff members, one of the teachers, she has been basically the I want to say, I guess, the go-between of making sure that I got moved in okay, and keeping me up to date about, different things and information. And she is so sweet. She has two beautiful little girls, and we went over there and spent time with her and her family and stuff, and just to meet, and it was just been so awesome. So that was really cool. And then I met my manager, which is basically like my coach. And then I met another team member as well. And both of them have been just, so I am so super duper excited about meeting my science team lead, because, they just have to all be, they're just so lovely people. So, anywho, yeah, on my way. Daniel, the Hubster, is actually editing my videos. So he will be editing my videos so he started with the last vlog, and he, I don't know if I've probably mentioned it a little bit, but he is, that's his, basically, it just makes sense. He has studied film, and so why not? But the reason why he wasn't doing it before was because he was in school. So clearly it would have not been the best thing to let him, spend extra time doing stuff for me when he was, trying to finish school. He did provide me with some feedback and said, Aisha, your videos are quite lengthy. And I said, well, I love to provide an in-depth look into my teaching life and also provide full detail. And he was like, I don't think they need that much detail. So I will take that feedback and shorten it a little bit. Especially, I won't talk about stuff unless it's absolutely, like, I need to really go into full detail about it. So on my way to work, I will talk to you later on today, give you an update of some different things, and just give you an insight. I think this is really cool because I'll be able to compare and contrast school in a rural area, school in an urban area, and also public school, charter school, because I originally taught at a city public school. Then I went to a rural area public, and now I'm in a city charter. So it's kind of cool to kind of see how things are ran, and then also to compare and contrast and wonder why they all can't be ran in a certain way. So hopefully you guys are having a good week. If you're not getting ready back to school, you're still enjoying your break, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello there. It is the end of the day, and I am on my way home. I am not late today going home because I needed to get out of there. If you are a new teacher or a newer teacher and you'll be teaching, you're just getting into teaching, the best thing for you to probably do would be able to find a teacher friend that will help you to be able to get out and do your stuff that you need to do and rush you out so that you're not sitting there all day, and to make sure that you are taken care of and you're taking care of yourself. So right now I have just gravitated towards a teacher friend. She is so cool. She is getting her doctorate, and she is just basically studying to make just to kind of link between high school and college, to help kids through college, stay in college, and get the resources they need to make sure that they stay once they get there, especially if they are first generation college goers. So I'm just, and she's younger than me, so I'm just like, this is so sweet, you know, because I'm not the one. I don't think I'm going back to school. Once I finish my master's, I don't know, maybe a specialist, but definitely not like a doctorate. I don't think that's for me. So I'm just really excited that she is, you know, going forth for her dreams and aspirations. But anyway, she's like, look, we gotta go. Both of us can't be here late, and we are usually the two that are there late. And so she's like, no, we can't be here late. We's got to go. So she pushed me to get out. But today was really like I said, my favorite saying seems to be jam-packed, because it usually is. Like, they really pack in a lot. So today was a lot of meetings because we were back there, and we were all together as a school together, so we needed to really punch it and get it in hard and really stick to the schedule. We did complete a scavenger hunt of the area. So I work in an area that is 3 cities that kind of meet up in like a little point, a little triangle kind of thing. And many of you, if you're familiar, if you're all over different places, you'll notice that they may call it like Tri-Cities area if they meet right there in the middle, whatever. But anyway, we did a scavenger hunt, and it was really cool because we got to do a scavenger hunt of the area from where we will be receiving our kids. So that was really awesome, and it also helped me to be able to map out the location of where I currently live and work, and where I can get to different things. So I was excited about that. And then at the end, we had times to go in our room, but I've already done my room. So what I did was I met with my science department lead. And so I didn't really have any time to video that conversation or get any of that information. So hopefully I'll have time to sit and talk with you and maybe debrief. So I'm on my way home. I will see you tomorrow morning and try to get just like a quick in, talk about some things, and maybe hopefully with my vlogging I can try to talk about something memorable or something that will help you along your journey of teaching. Yay. Okay, yeah, talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Hello, I wanted to talk to you guys today about what I have decided to do for organization skills. This is my ID badge, okay? So our director of operations, which is pretty much, I would correlate her to an assistant principal, but she does all the business side of all the things. And so she gave us our schedules and organized them and everything and put them on a spreadsheet. But we have several different schedules, you guys. So I have a Monday, and then I have I'm trying to organize these, like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. And then I have a Friday schedule A and a Friday schedule B. And this is just based off of like assemblies. And we have basically like early release days on, I won't call it early release. It's like just a modified for PDs on Fridays. So it just depends on if we have an event or something going on for Friday, or an event or a meeting that needs to be held, and so we'll have an A or B day. So if you notice, they're all cut out. Like, why are they all cut out? Well, this is my organization for me to keep up with times and where I need to be and make sure that I am in the place. Now, my school just does a lot of schedules because that's just what fits best for our kids and how we are able to organize and how we are able to get them so that they can do extracurricular things within the school, such as not necessarily specific to the academic content, such as band and dance and art and things like that, and then also give them intervention time if they need it. So if you notice, they are all basically, I took the main sheet that she gave us and I laminated it, okay, and then I cut it out. I made sure that it was a size that I could put it in here, and then it's just going to go inside of my ID badge, and it fits there pretty nicely. So let me just see if I can switch. Y'all are getting all kinds of angles today. Yep. Okay, so
I knew it fit. I don't know why I'm saying yeah. But anyway, so every day I will change this based off of our schedule, and I will just make sure that I just cut it. I mean, it's already cut out, but just make sure that I change it every day. Now, I would also put this in, like they give us posters to put up in our classroom for the schedule, but it's just so helpful to have this so I can just look and see it, because it's my ID. I need it. One of these keys is the keys to access all around the building, and this is the key fob to get into the building and also to get into my classroom. So I'm not going to take this off, and so the schedule will stay with me, and I will know, and I can just look down and see what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to be there in times, because we also don't have bells because we have so many different schedules. So if you are even if you have bells, this would just be really convenient to help you out. So an organization, because I know pretty much, I want to say a large percent of schools use ID badges. So definitely look into that about how to organize.
Hi, good afternoon. It is, I'm trying to think of the day. Today is Thursday. So Tuesday was real busy. I was really tired. I think I went straight home and went to bed. Yesterday was also fairly busy. I think I planned to record some information for you guys, and then I ended up not recording it. And so the first part of the video would have been just ridiculous to do. Like, it would have been ridiculous to put it in there and say that I'm going to show you something to help keep you organized, and then not even show you how to help keep you organized, and not even put that in the video. So I said just scratch Tuesday and Thursday, because sometimes that's just how you live. That's just how it goes. And I figured I would come back on Thursday. I say Tuesday and Thursday. I meant Tuesday and Wednesday if I said Tuesday and Thursday. But just come back to scratch Tuesday and Wednesday, and then come back Thursday and just give you that information. So today we pretty much had a basically we went over operations manual and how to deal with things at the school, which was really cool, because it's just really like organized. We even have an operations website, which is really nice, and how to access forms that you need. And then we also did a practice. So our district has this huge thing where they do, and they help to pump up and encourage for the school year, and it's basically like a regional kickoff. And we actually call it a region because there are charter schools all over the U.S., and they just kind of organize them by region. And so instead of, if you sometimes hear me say region, that just necessarily means that I'm also talking about my district within my charter school. So it was very cool because we had like the regional kickoff, and I mean, it was just pumped full of excitement and just like pushing you through. And so one of the things they did to help us to be encouraged is to show our school spirit. We had a chant that we did, or I want to say like a song. We adapted a song, which was really cool. And then we also had a student come back from one of the middle schools in the region that talked about her experience at the middle school, and how at the time she didn't think that it was meaningful, but as she looks back on it and she's now in college and, you know, excelling, she is really doing, and she found those values that she got in middle school really helped her to go through college. So that was really, I mean, it was so touching and so sweet. It just really makes you feel as if your work that you are doing is meaningful and is worthy and is going to help your students. Like, you just feel such a, somebody's just like, I will decide to turn even though I wasn't originally turning. Sorry. So it just really makes you feel as if the work that you were doing is very meaningful and is definitely touching and reaching kids. So that was really cool. So when I get home, I am going to record 2 ways in how, and let me stop now, 2 ways how you can organize your life better. Number one is going to be with a planner, and number two is going to be with schedules. So if you have a lot of schedules and you need to get through them, I'm going to show you an easy way to just help out with those schedules. And it's very easy, very inexpensive if you have a school with some of these supplies. And then well, depending on which one I do first, the other one will be why I use the planner I use and how it really helps me. And if you use the same planner or you are choosing a planner in the next few days or whatever, or a couple of weeks if you're about to start school soon, then why I think you should choose this planner, why this planner is a good planner to choose over some of the other planners. And it just, like I said, it just depends on what your focus is and also where you teach it. Elementary has a specific planner that's great for them, and then secondary, middle school or high school has planners that just better fit our needs as secondary teachers. So if you would like to know more about that information and organization, please stay tuned.
Okay, next I'm going to show you another organization, piece of, a piece of organization that I love. So let me just go ahead and stand up so I can get a better angle for this. And sorry about if you see a shadow. So this is a cover that was given to me along with this planner. And I got both of these together right when I left. Two of the science teachers that I taught with, I love them to death. And I love them to life. How about that? I just don't like the way that sounded when I said it. But I love them to life, and they basically got this for me for as a going away present, and they know I love planners, and they know I couldn't decide between which type of planner that I wanted or which brand of planner that I wanted. So I will give you a little hint and a little tidbit of information. If you go to Michael's, and if you have a 40% coupon, you can use a 40% coupon and go ahead and get 15% off of your purchases if need be, along with it. So that's a total of 55%. So pretty good. And then if you have a nice cashier, ask them to check you out separately so you can use two. So anyway, I got this, and then I also ordered this off of Etsy, and I will link it down below in the description box. This right here is just a decal, and I think it was about $3 or so, and I think it's the length of it is 6 inches. You can also change out the color of the writing. I just kept it in black. It's a black glitter, so just a black glitter. If you can kind of see it glitter. And then I asked her to keep the apple red and the leaf green. Okay, and let me just show you the inside of the cover. I just think the cover is really nice because no matter if I change my planners, I can just insert it in here. So there's a pocket there. There's a couple of pockets here, and then there's a flap, and then you can stick the planner through here. All right, so let's close that out. Close that up. And then we have this, which they have several covers, and I know they have some that they just started selling at Target, which is really cool too. So yeah, and I mean, I have the plastic ones. They also have the ones with the metal ones, but this is what I like. And I like it because of the space for my calendar. I have some top priorities. I also like the pages. I like these little pages right here, and then I also like this right here with the calendar, the look at a glance, pretty much top 5. You got goals that you want to put here, focus of the month, events and holidays, and then you can add stuff here, and then student birthdays that I can add here once I get that information. They've changed it up too, where you can put your lessons in the back. I also like the way they took this off, where they didn't make the columns go all the way up, because it was pretty much geared towards elementary, but now secondary can use it because I can kind of write above here what I want to put here, and also right here, because I think I'm going to, so I don't doubly do my lesson plans, I'll print my lesson plans offline, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and use that tool to use. So I went ahead and bought this 365 Happy Planner hole puncher. And the reason why I did that is because, just like I was saying, I want to print off, I use commoncurriculum.org, and I'll link it down below. It's an online, basically, lesson planner, and I use it, and when I print off my lessons, I print them off in a weekly format, and then I can just hole punch it and punch it in here. And then I can use this for other note taking, so like notes, or grouping and things like that. And I know you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just use it for your lesson plans? Well, I don't, the boxes are too small for me, and I like to use a lot of details on my lesson plans, especially if I'm going to send them off. Or since it's a digital, I can also hit the links and stuff like that. I can link things that I need to find easier in my Google Drive, because my Google Drive is a little messy. So now I don't have to write it in here. If I need to write down a quick jot, or if I need to write down groups, or things that I need to cover or that I didn't cover the day before, or misconceptions, or the averages for grades for exit tickets, blah, 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 blah. So really, I don't even think I'm going to label any of this up here at the top, because this, it's just going to look differently for me. If you want to label, like you want to label here and be like notes or groups, because I won't have groups every day and I won't have labs every day. So this will just pretty much be like how I label it as I use it. I also just want to show you too, I've already started making some inserts. So let me show you one of the inserts I made, or a couple. So I made an insert for passwords. I printed this off on cardstock and then just insert this in, and then I can insert my information or put my information here, and then I just use my handy dandy hole punch. And at first I thought I could use my one hole punch and then just cut it so it could fit. That's annoying, you guys. Like, it was annoying as crap. So I will never recommend this. It's a great solution if you only have one page, but not if you have several pages. So don't do that. Go ahead and invest in this. Use your 40% off coupon, and then use a 15% off teacher discount. And I think I ended up paying less than $20. I want to say maybe like $18, $19 for this, and it's going to last because I'm going to continue to use this planner, or this type of planner. Also, this was the big hole punch. I recommend, even if you have the classic size, go ahead and get the big hole punch, because it's already, if you see right here, I pretty much think it will tell you where to stop with these lines. Like, these lines on the end are the big, and this line right here is the classic. So, and I think even if you go all the way up, because the classic is 9, the big one is 11, so you just miss off two hole punches. I'm going to try it because I have the classic life planner, I guess you would call it, the classic life planner. So yeah, definitely. So then, passwords, parent communication log that I printed out and I made myself. So you can print this off or make it on, Google Docs is what I use, or anything like that, and then you can print out and hole punch your pages. Okay, so those are 2 tips of organization. This is a Happy 365 planner. You don't have to order it online. They now started carrying some spicy ones in Target. I would definitely recommend this if you want to also be able to. Oh, another quick tip: moving your stuff around, you guys. Like, I can easily like pop this out, pop, and then move it to another thing. I'm also debating, which I think I've made the decision, because I want to add in some stuff in here and just make it easier to get to. I'm going to take out everything all the way up to January. So all this right in here, I'm taking out. I'm just going to take it out and leave it in my house, and then my planner will be a little bit thinner, and then I can add pages and stuff if I need to, and that way it won't be so thick with extra stuff. That's one of the reasons why I love this. If you are someone that wants to control your planner, this will be the best planner for you. If you don't mind it already being bound and with a spiral, then that's perfect too, because all the planners pretty much have a very, very similar layout, and just kind of the layout and different inserts that go with it, and stickers. And the stickers pretty much work for, they work for anything. You buy anybody's stickers, they'll fit in your boxes. So, tidbits of information. I hope that really does help. I hope that it help kind of keep you organized in those different tidbits of information. So, yay! Talk to you later. Bye.
Hello. It is a Friday afternoon. I am on my way to my house. Today was a full-fledged out PD, professional development, and it was long. Not only did it started at 8:30 promptly, and it ended promptly at 5. So from 8 to 5. We did get breaks in between. We started off with a vocabulary PD, which was very informative and very helpful.
And then after that, we continued on through with science and social studies PD. So if you teach science out there, usually they kind of blend us together for professional developments. There may sometimes be individual just specific to content, but because my district is very tiny within, it's a charter district, so within working within public school district, it is very specific or very tiny. So it was only like it's only 4 middle schools, so it's only 4 teachers teaching that particular content. So they just kind of meshed us together so that we could get a better kind of collaboration, and a lot of the skills do come together, so it made sense. So no worries. But it was very, very lengthy. I am extremely tired, and very informative though. So I feel good about what's to come, but just really lengthy, you guys, like extremely lengthy. So I really would like to take a nap, and I would really like to sit down and just kind of rest a moment. But here's the thing, I know that if I take a nap and slow down right now, I'm not going to get the things done that I need to get done. So as a teacher, you try to think about what are the important things and what can I sacrifice? Can I sacrifice a nap and some sleep? Or can I take a nap and cut my nap down to maybe like a power nap and then power through until tomorrow? Because tomorrow, guess what, you guys? You're like, oh, we'll just go take a nap. Tomorrow I have to be at school from 8 to 5 for Team and Family Day. So I don't have the luxury of doing some things tomorrow. Now I can probably stretch it out to Sunday, but I don't want to do too much on Sunday because I have to go back to work on Monday. So really organizing and planning my time. I'm probably going to take a power nap when I get home and then power through tonight for a couple of hours, just a couple, and then if I can get up in my same time and get to work on time, or get to work a little bit earlier, I'll try to do some other stuff. My goal is to create my first 2 weeks lesson plans and get those finished and done, using and planning out for the nature of science unit, which we actually call Unit 0 because it's really not, but our district really wants us to really hone it and focus on some of those skills and spend some time with that. And then planning out my first unit and just making the unit plan. Not the individual daily lesson plans or weekly lesson plans, but the unit plan as a whole. So I really want to get that done. I really want to at least focus on that so I can get that to my teacher. My manager. So I call basically my department chair. She is my coach. She's my coach. My manager is my grade level chair. Kind of just manages me in the grade level. But my coach, I really want to get that out to my coach and make sure that it's done in a timely fashion, so that if she has some feedback for me to edit some of these things, I can go ahead and do them before, when time permits, so I can have time to make corrections if needed, or adjustments as needed. So I am not too sure about how that plan is going to go or how the planning will go, but I'm going to try and make sure that most of it gets done before Monday. So that's my goal. I will do a to-do list and lock myself in the office. So that's how everything's going today. It wasn't anything to really too much else to talk about or chit chat about because it was mostly PD. So end of the week, I will probably speak to you tomorrow, catch up with you guys and let you know how this whole Team and Family Day went, because I think it's really cool. So talk to you later. Bye. Hi, good. I think it's evening. It is Sunday evening, And I do apologize. Yesterday was it went by really fast, and I wasn't able to record the final look of my classroom and actually go over the things in my classroom, where they are, why I put them there, what was their purpose, because my room is being used as the it was being used as the breakfast and lunch area, since we were doing the family friendly day, or team and family day. So I couldn't really go over what was going on in my room. But I want to do that tomorrow, Monday morning, when I get to school. So that is the first thing on my to-do list, because I really want to explain where some of the things are, why they are there, what the purpose is, and how I am going to be using my room right now. It will be used as a classroom and a lab. And then after they finish building our gym, there is a lab area in that second building next to us, and then we'll be able to go over there and use that as a lab as well. And so I won't have to use my classroom. So I will definitely let you know about that tomorrow. But I wanted to close out this video. Thank you so much for watching. And please check out the description box below for any of the details that I said I was going to share with you, or anything like that. And I will see you soon in the next weekly vlog. Bye.